Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Jason Wildfire. I'm with Ryan today. Um, unless he,
It's wash out.
yes, we're gonna go over his build, his strategy, just what he's doing. So, can you go over your armor? It's quite revealing. I can see.
Yeah, currently this is the Death Stench Brain, the beta version. And the only reason I got the beta is because if you go to the stats, let me go. If you go to the stats, you'll see that it's pretty weak against Thunder and Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Though I got some more slots just to gym it out. Other than that, it has some good stats. There we go. Kill card. View. So, gotta figure out where to go for stats.
I think equipment info. So to the left.
Probably right about that.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
By the way, we're using what is it? Party share.
Yeah.
So
So, comes with Resuscitate, Fortify, Focus, level 2. I get increased dragon attack, and I believe that's because of the gem I'm wearing. Handicraft, which is really good, increase your sharpness.
have you
And
augmented
it
this
comes
at
with,
all?
no, I have it.
Okay.
So it comes with 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 slots for
Okay.
gems.
Okay. Can you press R2 twice, I think? Or maybe once. Okay, wait, go back. Yeah, so these are all of his abilities. We have SEC defense boost, thunder attack. All the things he basically just said. I don't really need to read it.
Yes, some of these are gems though. Just to clarify.
Okay, cool. Oh, and actually yeah, I can see that that uses a level 3 gem, the first one. Could you go down? Another level 3? Yep. Keep going. Two level.
I can show you what gems I'm using too.
Yeah. So his first two, his head and his chest, they use level 3 gems. So he can only use one of them, but the rest of them use two level 2s.
Yep. So I also have a defense charm. That one has not changed since
Mm-hmm.
the beginning of the game. I try to keep as much defense as possible.
Mm-hmm. And I see you put on
So
that
let
bandit
me.
mantle. Very helpful when you go against those low level creatures.
So on my current equipment, these are the gems that I'm using. I think we was going against the Teostra last time we played, so I switched it out to have more elemental power for electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Got a little bit of anti-blast, more protection. Try to get speed eating
Okay.
because we all need that, and also attack jewel.
So Ryan, because I just saw your gems, we should eventually go against some higher level ones, and we should probably replace your attack one gem and drain one gem with something even higher because it's wasted space. Just
Oh,
noticing.
it is. I just when it comes to gems, I don't really use them too much. I just try to use what I have.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, I have a drain jewel one
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I use one on one of my builds myself. So what's your general strategy when you go into battle?
Don't die, survive. No.
Aim
So
for the eye.
if I'm running by myself, general strategy is more defensive, where I'll charge my blade up as much as I can, and then when I get the opportunity to use as many vials as possible, usually I try to go for the power hit, where I exhaust all of them. When I'm running with a party, it's usually a little bit more advantageous for me to be aggressive since the monster has multiple focuses. So I usually will start off using like a few bottles at a time to try to either cut off the tail, break something, depending on what we're trying to do. And then, once it goes on the ground, usually somebody goes for the head. I'll go for whatever can be severed with, as my charged attack.
So, generally, if you're going against Hunter, what would you think would be the weapon that complements your weapon the best? Like if you're going with one more person.
Uh, well, seeing as that I'm severing and I have a little bit of reach, I would say maybe the hammer or
Hammer brother.
dual blades. Yeah, or dual blades. Seeing as that they are swift, it can move in and out, and I can take a little bit more hits than they can.
Too bad you don't know two people who can do that.
Nope, none at all.
Next thing you're going to tell me is someone with a long sword or what was it? Insect glaive.
And coincidentally, another charge blader also helps a lot too.
And you said,
believe it or not, y'all can both charge y'all blade just by hitting each other.
Oh, nice. Oh, So, you said you had another set of armor, or is it not ready yet?
Yeah. It's the Rat Soul.
Okay.
It won't take long.
That's the Raytheon, right?
Yeah, the pink Raytheon armor.
Oh, you don't have a loadout?
I probably do. I'm sorry here.
Okay.
So this is the Alpha. It was purple. It's just, I don't know why it's like all black now.
What's wrong with all black?
I'm not going through my emo phase.
And it looks like you're using a power element file for your charge blade.
Yes, with high Elder Seal.
Oh, is that your that's a Deviljho, right?
Yeah, it's the fully upgraded Deviljho. Charge blade. And I actually prefer impact vials better because they can actually knock out creatures.
I heard they depowered it a little bit though.
Yeah, I think they nerfed the charge blade just a little bit. So with this armor, this is the armor I had before the Death Stench. As you can see, the defense is only 16 less with my loadout. Still really bad with Thunder and Dragon. That just never changes to me. Apparently all my armor does that. This one comes with windproof, so it's good against like flying creatures and Cthulhu. It'll give you some resistance against that. Get a little bit of a defense boost. Tool Specialist is definitely good when you're on the field and you need like your ghillie suits or your boosters to come back really quickly. Slight poison resistance. I get increased poison attack, handicraft, and then you get evade extender as well, which is really good for dodging.
And it looks like you got poison duration up. Yep.
Yep, that's the poison attack.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at your set bonus though.
Yeah. So this is the one I ran with up until I got the Death Stench armor. And I'm hoping they come up with the gold Raytheon set because that one gives you extra luck, as well as some of these other things. But until they add that to the game, this is the highest I was going to go with this set.
I see.
And I got the alpha version of this because I didn't have too many gems at the time, so these don't really have any slots.
Right. Yeah, I don't see any. I know when I was working with Eugene, this is just a recommendation, do what you will. But I looked at we were looking at the Wrath Soul armor. So that's the Rathalos. But we also looked like when we were making it, sometimes we would see like, oh, hey, Eugene, the coil. Everything else is good, but get the coil for that because the coil has better attributes, and then you can just have a slight mix set. And then I think we
Oh
had,
yeah, I did have a mix set for a while.
yeah,
Um,
and I know we had
let's
like
see.
a beta version too, some beta armor as well as alpha armor. I started doing that because sometimes I noticed that sometimes the second skill is just useless, and it's like I'm not going to use that. Let me just have a free slot.
Yeah, for a while I was running with this hodgepodge set. Oh, Anja. And yeah, I was running with this set for a while before I got all the, the option to go to high rank stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just a mess.
We don't talk about low rank. Once you go
Yeah,
high
we
rank,
don't.
you never go back.
So
Until you get to G rank.
As far as my charge blades, I will say that one of my best weapons is actually the Rathdlow sword.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when I have handicraft on, its white sharpness goes up significantly.
Yeah.
And the elemental vial on this one, when you use it, it shoots out in a trident formation.
By the way, the Odogaron, it has as a set bonus when you sharpen, it retains its sharpness for longer, so something to think about.
And as you see, Diablo's blade is like my best one by far, especially with Elder Seal and power.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just keeps going down from there.
That was a pretty good one as far as jewels.
Yeah. Usually gem these two up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
Hopefully you can augment it and put some more jewels in, or whatever you do with it.
Let me put my armor back on so you can actually see the difference.
Now, does this have a set bonus?
Possibly. Let's see.
It doesn't appear so.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I think with the alpha it does, with the beta it does not.
Oh, okay.
But you'll see like all the sharpness change. Now you see how it's in the white with the handicraft.
Yep. I mean, you know what you need to do now. You need to go see the Great Fairy and upgrade your stuff twice.
Why? So she can rape me?
Yeah.
So a lot of the charge blades, they come with the potential element.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to start actually making armor potential. And I just have a few more that I need to upgrade. Like this one here can upgrade one more time. This one can upgrade one more time, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So can that one. But I don't deal in potential. I was trying to keep absolutes for right now.
Only Siths deal in absolutes, man.
I mean, do you not see my armor? I'm pretty sure I'm a Sith Lord.
Okay. Is there anything else you? Oh, what about your loadout when it comes to as far as going into missions? What about that?
See, that changes every time. If you play with me, you know it takes a while. So
Yeah.
this is the current loadout I was using. Again, against the Teal. I usually get ammo to sell. But standard stuff, I always have an armor talon, armor charm, power talon, power charm. Again, try to keep as much
Did they change
defense
that?
and power as I can.
Did they change that? I guess I'll look it up. But did they change that this game? Like I never had the armor charm and the and the other one at once. The talent and the arm.
No, you
Charm.
you could have had it both of them last game too as well.
Although space
It
is
was
always
just-
limited. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just expensive, and yeah, you had to have the space. Some other things I try to have are bombs for when the monsters go to sleep. You have the strategy of planting bombs.
Unless you're with Tony.
Flash bugs, flash pods, max potion, ancient potion, general potions, then items based on what we're fighting. So
Mm-hmm.
I think last time we had a poison monster in the field, so I had some of that. Null berries for like dragon blight and stuff. Try to have some armor scan just again increase as much as possible.
You
Some
must have been
sensu
going
beams,
against
life
Dojo.
powders. Yeah. Some sensu beams for everybody. Since we was going against Devil Joe, I had poop throw at it. Trank bombs if we're trying to capture it. Traps to capture, and or if you're fighting a monster like the Rathalos and you just need to stay still for a while, that and flash bombs.
Yep.
No, it's some honey. And then everything else I usually interchange. You see my item box is like not too extensive.
Right. Looks like you need to sort that a little bit.
Sort it. But yeah, I always try to keep items handy, so like if I need to go back to camp, I can just grab some stuff or craft some things. No, I always try to have steady traps available.
Yeah.
Like if I know we're going to capture a monster, but it's an annoying monster is going to keep moving, I'm going to bring more trap tools and things to create traps, even though it decreases over time.
Right. It's very annoying when you have the what is it, the flash fly gadget, and your cat just keeps putting out trap after trap, and then traps only last like 1 second. It's just like, okay, well, that's a waste.
Yeah, one of the harder things to get without buying them is the screamer pods, and I hate that.
I just
like,
go
it's so
straight
easy
to the
use screamer
melder.
pods. Yeah, like you had to kill the birds, and they only sometimes give it to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I just go to the melder, because I noticed some days she's just like, oh, if you give me like a Baroth Ridge, I'll give you more points for that, and then I just have more.
Yeah.
I just get more screamer pods, but I have like 20 right now, I think.
Yeah, when we go against the vegan queen, you definitely need these.
Yeah, you know I have that one video out. So is there any are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, same share play. So let's wrap this up. Is there anything else that you think you might want to share?
Yeah, if you're using the Charge Blade set, Charge Blades are really hard to use, so find a set that definitely balances out the way you play. For me, I know I need a lot of defense, and I don't like sharpening that much on the field, so I try to find things with handicraft. Keep my sharpness as high as possible until I get the opportunity to sharpen.
Mm-hmm. By the way,
and then
speed sharpener, great skill.
It is. And let's see, anything else? Just try to get as many elemental weapons as possible. Raw damage helps, but when you have an element, it like helps a lot. So that's why you see I had so many charge blades in my box.
Yeah. I've from my research, basically it seems to me that elemental damage, although it's small, it's unblockable. So it always causes, let's say, the 3 damage each time you attack with it. I mean, it depends
especially
on
if
your
you have
sharpness,
exploit
too.
weakness too. If you have exploit weakness, it's a phenomenal thing to have.
Okay. So I guess we'll call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'll catch you next time.
Okay, this is Jason talking with Ryan. Keep hunting.
Later. Oh, someone's my dad over here, please.